to understand what is a routing. Up till now, we understood what is the company code, plant. Okay, in that plant, we understand uh, what is the storage location also. Then we decided to understand material master. Okay, the material master is nothing but we created finished goods, semi-finished good, raw material. Then combining this all material and everything, we created a bill of material. Okay. Now, last session we understood what is a work center, nothing but a machines. So all these raw materials are going to pass through this machine, and finally we get going to create a finished product. Okay. Now this routing is what? So we understand work center. Now next topic is the routing. So what is the routing? What are the different types of routing? What is a task list? Okay. What are the importance of task list? How to create a routing? Okay. What is a group routing, alternate routing? All these things we are going to learn in this session. So let us understand what is the meaning of routing. Okay. So routing determines sequence of individual operations that are necessary to produce a product. It is a sequence of individual operations. What are the individual operations? If you remember, we have we are already discussed about manufacturing of laptop. Okay, and in this we have different operations. Like first we are going for molding operation, then drilling operation, then cutting, soldering, then screen assembly, keypad assembly, laptop assembly. These are the different operations, or we can say machines are managing some sequence. Okay, so the sequence is nothing but called as a routing. Okay, everybody, are you getting my point? Sequence of operation.
Yes, sir.
Routing. In your company, you can say there are process steps are mentioned on the shop floor, so that operator can see that process flow, and according to that he can work. Okay, so that is also, that is nothing but a routing. Suppose sometime you like some dish, any food. So in that case, what you ask, okay, boss, what is the process or what is the recipe? Okay, to do create that to make that dish, okay, or to make that product. Okay, so recipe is nothing but what? Sequence of operation. Suppose if I ask how to prepare a tea, so what you will do? We'll talk first operation is that boil water, right? Boil water. Then next what? Add sugar, then tea powder, and then if you have to add masala or something, tea masala or something, add those stuff. Okay. Then after boiling they up to certain limit, then again add milk into that. Okay. And then keep it boiling for next 2-3 minutes. Till that time you get the color change and something like that. So what is this? This is the sequence of operations. Okay, along with some uh, timeline and everything. And here for every operation or every step, we are adding some new material, or we are waiting for material conversion. Okay, so finally you get the product. So what is the meaning of routing? Routing is nothing but a sequence of operations. Okay, we should have different operation followed in a particular sequence. Okay. So routing determines sequence of individual operation that is necessary to produce a product. So we have to follow this sequence to get the finished product. Okay. It describes the sequence of activities where the work is performed and how much of the work center resources will be consumed. How much work center and resources will you consume is work center is going to consume the resources, like on the PS mold, plastic molding machine. Okay, we are going to create a laptop body. For that, creating laptop body out of your box, some of the component like in your laptop box, suppose you are saying plastic granules are your components, okay, raw material. So this raw material is going to be consumed on this plastic molding machine. Then drilling will happen. Here we are not going to use anything. Whatever we have created as a laptop body, that laptop body we are going to do drilling and punching operation. Then printed circuit board, okay, which is going to be bought as a raw material, and we are going to do the cutting as per the shape required. Okay. So again, this printed circuit board is going to be consumed over here. Then same printed circuit board will be having soldering done here. Okay. And then it will kept aside. Then we will have screen assembly. Okay. Well, done here. So when for doing a screen assembly, wait, I have some body of this laptop which is already used. Okay. It will come over here. And then some screen quantity which are having available in stock that will get consumed during this assembly. Then keypad will be available from stock. If you do the assembly of keypad, and then keypad which is available from stock, they will get consumed. Okay. And then finally, this laptop body and the screen assembly, keypad assembly, and printed circuit board and other material like battery or your RAM or processor and all those stuffs will get added in the last laptop assembly. And finally, all those components are get consumed on this particular operation. Okay. I hope you people are able to understand what I'm trying to say over here. So this is the meaning that this work center is consuming the material means it when the material is go inside that product, it will get consumed. Like similarly, suppose when I say give example of tea, when I say I'm going to prepare a tea for 1 cup, it means that 2 spoons of sugar is going to be consumed, right? 1 cup of tea powder is get consumed. Okay, 1 cup of milk is going to get consumed. Half cup of water will get consumed. Are you getting my point? So those quantities going to consume, and finally you will get a 1 cup of tea. Everybody clear on this part? What is mean by work center is consuming the component means? Aditya, Akshay, Sagar, Suraj, Mani.
Yes, clear.
Yes, sir.
A routing is made up of operation to which work center are assigned. That is true. Okay. Routing determines the operation to be performed as well as when the work is performed, where the work is performed. Okay. Routing defines where the work is performed. Obviously, work is going to perform on your work center. How long work should be take place? Now, this routing is nothing but a sequence of operation. Okay. Operations are performed on work center. So, how long it is going to take? We can understand from the work center standard value key. Right? Standard value key is what? It is nothing but your setup time, machine time, labor time, right? All your process parameters are updated along with your keys, okay? And what is the material to be used for each? Okay. What material to be used in each operation? That is also updated via your bill of material. So in routing, you are going to attach the BOM component as a component allocation. You are going to see that, okay? Then what is special tool? Jigs and fixtures are required. That is nothing but a PRT, production resource tools. Suppose for some operation like you are going to do drilling machine, okay, or you are doing the PCB cutting. So there should be some fixture in which the job is going to be hold, okay, power metal should be hold properly, and then drilling operation will be performed. So these are some additional tools required, okay. So with the help of them, you can perform the activity, okay. So these are the additional resources, PRT, production resource tools, okay. Like you might have some spanner, you might require some hammer, you might require some jigs and fixtures, or you might require some other equipment. So those are nothing but your PRT, production resource tools. Okay.
Sir, one small doubt regarding. Hello.
Hi, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, one small doubt. For example, sir, it's regarding bombs, sir, actually. So here, let's take an example of some valve or something, valve manufacturing or something. So they will have a steel plate or something where they will do the stamping activities, like to give it serial number, manufacture date, and all. No? So that particular steel plate or whatever that is going to be riveted onto that stamp or like riveted onto that particular valve or something. So that will also be considered as a bomb component.
Obviously.
Or also.
Obviously. Why not?
Okay.
See, suppose you are manufacturing wall, okay, and you are talking about the this is not a number, we can say number plate or name plate, or we can say information, okay, because you are going to punch it on that, okay. So, so in that case, we should have these details in a bomb, because every time we create a bomb, it will get consumed over there, right? See.
Yeah. So what about bulk materials, sir? Like, will that concept be applicable? Like bulk materials?
Bulk material is something different. Okay, we are going to talk when we learn MRP. I will talk about that. Okay, no good. See, suppose
Okay, sir. Sir,
this
clear on
part.
this part. Yeah, clear on this part. Yeah.
Okay, are you clear?
You.
Let,
Yeah. Yeah.
from bomb perspective, yes, definitely we should have all the details. The last time I also told you, whatever you are going to create,
Yeah.
consume, that material should be available. Okay, because
Okay, sir.
every
Yeah.
time, see, it has become very important part. Your number plate or engraving. See, if you are engraving that number directly on wall body, okay, so in that case there will not be any material, right? Only operation
Yeah.
of engraving number will be there. Okay, there will not be anything. Okay, so there is no component as such as a bomb or in a bomb. But if you're attaching some plate, okay, you are doing engraving and some engraving machine and bringing and doing the riveting, okay, and attaching it to that wall, then it will become a bomb component. Okay, if you are doing laser printing, nowadays laser printing is also available. Ink printing is available in some of the plastic components. Okay, so in that case, the ink, whatever you are going to consume, that might be considered as a part of your BOM. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
clear? Sure. Coming back to the point, so this is overview of routing. I hope everybody know what is routing now. So let us understand what are the different task lists in routing. Okay, now task list is nothing but routing, or routing is nothing but a task list. Okay, so whenever we say task list means what? Task means what? Actions, right? Task is equal to actions. Suppose I would like to say mm, you are you have been assigned, no, suppose whenever you are going to perform any active any operations or any activity, for that you should know what are the sequence of actions you have to perform, right? Suppose you are going to so suppose for example so your laptop is getting stuck for this Excel sheet. It's not working. Okay. So you try to move your cursor, it is not working, or your laptop is not performing the way you are expecting. Then what is you are supposed to do? So first action, you will try to move your cursor. You will try to check whether your laptop point that cursor is connected. Pin properly or not. Or what you will do, you will use Alt Control Delete and go to the task manager and cancel that operation, that Excel sheet operation and all. So what are these are the steps or actions or activity you have to perform. So that is nothing but a task, right? And that list of tasks is called as a routing, or it is called as a recipe, or it is called as a inspection plan, or it is called as a maintenance plan. Okay. So these are the different types of task list we are going to use. Okay. Routing is simple. Whatever we are going to discussing right now, it is a sequence of operations. Okay. Master recipe, whenever you prepare any chemical product like food, oil, or pharmaceutical, okay, medicines, okay, in that there is a recipe. In process industry, the routing is called as a master recipe. Okay. Then if you are using the routing in routing kind of concept in quality management, it is called as an inspection plan. What is the inspection plan? Suppose there are some materials and you have to check some material. Okay. For example, we are manufacturing the laptop screen. Okay. And we have to do the inspection of the screen. What are the different steps you have to perform? First, switch on the screen. Okay. There should be light. Okay. So we will check whether light is proper or not. Then resolution we have to check. So there will be some machines we have to attach to that screen, or we have to just have some focus on that machine part, screen, and try to understand what is the resolution level. Okay. Or then we have to check the size of the screen. So there should be some length and width parameter related components. We might have some vernier caliper or something stuff. we will check the width of or gauge by which we can understand what is the thickness of the screen and everything. Okay, then we have to check the weight of that machine. Then we will apply. So what are the things we have to check? Okay, that things we will update. Okay, and for checking which which gauges or which instrument we are supposed to use, those information also we are going to add. So that combinedly become your inspection plan, and that is nothing but your one type of task list. Okay, so task list can be routing, task list can be master recipe, it can be a inspection plan. In REM, repetitive manufacturing, we are going to call as a rate routing. Okay, instead of routing, it will become rate routing. In process industry, PPPI, it will become a recipe. And for quality management, it will become QM inspection plan. And from maintenance perspective, it will become a maintenance plan. What is a maintenance plan? Suppose there is something is breakdown. Okay, suppose not a breakdown. Suppose take example, you are taking your car for servicing. So what are the sequence of operation that garage person or the service center people are going to follow? So that first of all, lift the car onto the lift. Okay, they will lift it. Okay, then they will remove the drain plug from the engine. They will take out all used oil. Okay, into some drum or bucket, whatever they are having. Then they will close that plug. Then again they will pour a new oil. Okay, and these are the steps. Okay, whatever I'm talking, those steps are mentioned in your maintenance plan. So that is called as that is also part of a task list. So what are the tasks or activity performed in a sequence along with whatever requirement resources and PRT that is updated in that maintenance plan. So this is the way there are different types of task list. Okay, for which there is a provision in SAP, and there are some different indicator like N for task list, R for your rate routing, recipe will be 2, then your inspection plan with Q. Okay, so this is the way different task lists we can have in a SAP. I hope you understand at overall level. We are going to learn everything in detail. Okay, at least this routing, rate routing, and master recipe. PM inspection plan is not in our scope, but at least these 3 parts, and throughout our remaining session, we are going to learn. Okay, everybody clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let us understand what is the uses of task list. What is uses means application. What is ultimate use of this routing? Routing is sequence of operation, that is okay. But what is ultimately you are going to achieve with that? So we are going to achieve scheduling. What is scheduling? Scheduling is nothing but we should know when our operation is going to start and operation is going to end. Now, how it is available, we can understand with the help of setup time, labor time, and machine time. All these times are available in your work center. One work center is your routing is nothing but a group of all work center in a sequence. So because of that, for one work center, what is the timing is required? For second work center, how much time is required? Okay, so here, if you say it will take 5 minutes, okay, this operation is going to take 2 minutes, okay, this operation is going to take 3 minutes, this operation is going to suppose take 4 minutes, okay, and so on so forth. Okay, something like that. Okay, something like that. So these are the timings. So what is going to happen? Finally, ultimately, you are going to get total time to manufacture one laptop. We are getting almost ideal 22.4 minutes, something like that. Okay, so this is the way we are going to understand for one component how much time, and then finally for the production order. So scheduling can be done based upon this routing. Are you clear? Scheduling means what? Operation timings we can find, and accordingly we can find the total production time for one laptop, and if the order is of 100, then multiply by that count times. That is your scheduling, order start and order finish date. Then costing, again last time we discussed. Okay, every operation is having their cost rate multiply by in our last topic of work center we understood, right? How we calculate the activity is having their activity type, which is carrying a rate, and that activity rate multiplied by the formulas through which we get the timings, and then finally we get the operation time, setup time, machine, okay, cost of operation, okay, cost of labor, cost of your machine time, everything we get, okay, for one machine. Suppose this machine plastic molding operation cost is 20 rupees. Okay. For this operation is costing you 10 rupees. Okay. This operation might be costing you 12 rupees. Okay. Something like that. So okay, here it will call it 24 rupees. And this way we might get total cost. So total cost is 130 rupees. So for costing purpose, costing is also one of the application or usage of the task list. By using task list, we can find the costing also. Capacity planning is also going to be done with the help of that. Capacity planning is means what is the load? Okay. How much load, how much time is going to require for one machine? It is going to take, and then uh, what is the available days with you? And according to that, capacity planning is, or you can do the overall planning of your work center and your line with the help of understanding routing details. Okay. Then finally, simplifying the operation for maintenance. With the help of this different machines, we can define which machine can be considered for maintenance and at what time. So because of all these details are available, we are able to do the better planning of your maintenance activity. So these are the some of the main applications, or we can say usage of your task list, which further we can use. Okay. Now moving ahead. So these are the usage for production assembly, scheduling, capacity planning, and costing. Okay. Now let us understand structure of routing. So let us create one routing. Okay. Let me do login to system, and we will create one routing. So CR01, sorry, CA01 is a T code to create a routing. CA01 is a T code. Now, what is our component? We are creating routing for our laptop, right? Laptop B14. Okay, just going back. CA01. So this is my header material for which I'm going to create a routing. Now we can create a routing only for which component, which material type, finished good and semi-finished good. Clear it? The way we create a BOM for finished good and semi-finished good. Similarly, we are going to create a routing only for finished and semi-finished good. We cannot create a routing for raw material. Okay. Clear? We have to just update these two things, material and in which plant you are going to create the routing. Once you update these two things, you can simply press the enter button. We'll talk what is the validity and all the stuff later. Okay. Just press enter button. You will go to the new screen. In this screen, here you can see the group counter. It is coming automatically. So we don't have to change anything here. It will always come automatically. Then here is a usage. What is the usage of this routing? Are we going to use this routing for production or engineering or universal or plant maintenance? The way we create a BOM, okay, the BOM usage was either production BOM, engineering BOM, universal BOM, something like that. So we'll say this is a universal routing, or we can say it's a only production routing, whatever it may be. Then status. What is the status of this routing? Whether this routing is released for costing, release for order, or release for general. The release for general means that this routing can be used for costing purpose, for production purpose, for other any kind of purpose. The release general means it is available for everything. Okay. There is a lot size. We will understand this lot size very much detail in a production version topic. Right now, just imagine we are talking some for lot quantity. This routing is maintained over here. Okay. Clear up till now? Then you have to click on operation button. Okay. Now here we have to add operations. So these are the different operations. Operation number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. These are the sequence of number of operation. And here we are going to update our work center. So do you remember we have created work center or PS mold? This is our first work center. I will update my first work center. Now, what is this work center going to do? It will going to do uh, laptop body molding, right? This operation we are going to do. Then I will press enter button. Okay. The system will ask me, okay, what is the setup time? I will say, okay, for this molding machine, I require setup time for 1 hour. Okay, next. Then what is machining time? Oh, it will take 5 minutes to do molding. Okay, for one piece. Okay. Then what is the labor? Oh, labor is also going to be engaged for 5 minutes. Okay. So setup time, machine time, whatever things we are using, I'm updating this on time for one component. For one component of injection molding operation for this laptop, it is going to take 1 hour of setup. Machining will be happening in the 5 minutes. Okay. And labor, the operator who is going to work on that machine, he will be going to be engaged for almost 5 minutes. Okay. Clear, everybody? Whatever data I'm updating, I hope it will be clear now.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
People, first machine I just updated. Now, what is our second machine? What is our second work center? Drilling. So I will copy this drilling and paste. We have not created, it is already available. Okay. So again, setup time for this drilling, I will say 0.5 hours. Okay. Okay. What is the cost? Cost I can say 1 minute. Okay. Machining is done in 1 minute. And labor is going to be required 1 minute. So this is my drilling of laptop body. Okay. You can see here a control key is coming automatically. What is control key? What is the use of control key that we are going to learn in upcoming slides? Okay, don't worry. But just assume I'm not updating anything. This value is getting pop up from work center. This value is getting fetched from work center. What is the next machine? Next we are a cutting machine. Okay, it is their cutting machine. Control key is not available. I will update manually. Okay, so this will take cutting of printed circuit board, right? PCB. There is no control key is updated, okay, in this work center. That is the reason it is not allowing us to go further. Okay, leave it. We will talk that, do it later. Now this next option is soldering. Okay, and what is setup time? About 1 hour is required. Okay, then it will take 2 minutes for soldering. Okay, and operator will do only 1 minute task. Okay, then this is soldering operation is done. Soldering. This is printed circuit board. Okay. After soldering, what is the operation? Assembly of screen. Okay. Enter. It will take setup time of 0.5. Okay. Here machine is not required. Assembly is done with manually. We require 2 minutes for labor. Okay. So some of the operation machine is not going to require. Okay, because this is assembly operation. Assembly of laptop screen. Okay. Next, assembly of keyboard. Okay. It is also going to take 0.5 hours. Here also I don't have any machine. I'm using only labor and labor can do it in 2 minutes. Okay. Assembly of laptop keyboard. And last is assembly of laptop itself. Okay. It is going to take 1.5 setup. Okay. And then here also they are going to take 5 minutes. No specific machines. Okay. Assembly of laptop. Final. Okay, clear team? Everybody clear what we did? We are updated the work center and their setup time, machine time, labor time, whatever coming as per the standard value key. Okay, any question?
Sir, if you put the standard value key here directly, then there is no need to update description. No?
That standard text key is there. Okay, so we'll talk about the standard text key. C8 activity, we'll learn that. Okay, that we'll learn in next slides. Okay, we will learn how to bring this description automatically and all. But rest of things are everybody's clear, right? Okay,
Yes,
team?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Chalo.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about this slide. What is the structure of routing? So structure of routing, here is the material. Okay. So material is your header material. Always guys try to understand there are two things in SAP. One is material and another is component. Component is what? Which is going to be a part of your bill of material. Okay. And whenever say material, material means your header material in routing perspective. So this is your material, header material, and then you are having, okay, I will save it first. Okay, I will save this. Now your routing has been created. So view the routing slash and CA02, you can edit it. Okay. You can go to operation. Okay. Here now you are having, this is, if you go to header data of this routing, click on this header button. You can see there is a material, then there is a group number. Okay, now what is this group number? So now we are going to create a multiple routing for one machine or one product. Okay, so those routing will be added as a group counter 1, group counter 2, that is alternate routing. Okay, that all are going to be stay under this one common group number. Okay, so this group is nothing but a header of this all we can say routings. Okay, whatever routing we are going to create further for the one material, there will be one group number. Okay, that is called as a group routing group. Then there's the sequence of operations. Okay, not bad, sorry. These are the sequence of operations. Operation number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This is a sequence of operation. Okay, and to the sequence of operation, we can have material component, PRT and all. Okay, so we can do the component allocation and everything that we will look in the next slide.